Okay, so in the last two videos, we spoke about cables and showing different data tables. So what we're going to do now is kind of go backwards and talk about visualizations, but making our visualizations a little bit more nifty within our Shiny. Sorry. So what we're going to do is go ahead and create a Shiny web application. You can call this test 3. Make sure that we're in the right folder. That's the right folder. That's great. Then go ahead and create. And so this is a blank R Shiny. And so what we want to do, and I'm going to go ahead and just get to the general gist, is we want to have a widget, right? Where we can either select a bar plot, a box plot, or a scatter plot. And with that, when we select the bar plot, we want it to show a bar plot. if it is a box plot, we want to show a box plot. If it's a scatter plot, we want to show a scatter plot. Because of time, I went ahead and just gave you the code already, but that's stated here. But I'm going to do it for you. So with that being said, we have the slider input, and I can already tell you when I copy and paste it, it's not going to copy well, but I'm going to edit it once I paste it within the R Shiny. So here for the slider input, what we're going to do is go ahead and paste it. Again, like I told you, it's not going to copy and paste in the best way, but the input that's going to be given from the user is going to be called plot type. Okay, it's going to be given to the server from the user. Okay, that's great. It's going to say select plot to the user. And now let me just put a colon here just because. And the following choices are going to be given to the user, either a bar plot, a box plot, or a scatter plot. Okay. And so default, it says box. This should say maybe box P. Okay, so that could be one of these. This is telling you the default is going to be box P. Okay, let's make this MT cars data frame as our title. Okay, MT cars. Okay, and I didn't include the package, but we definitely need a library. We need a tidyverse library, tidyverse package. Okay, great. So then from there, what we're going to do is we can keep render plot as well as plot output, because we're actually going to display a plot. So what we're going to do is erase this content here because that's from the old data, at least the template data. And what we're going to do is simply just copy and paste for bar plot. Okay. Doesn't. Okay, that's for the bar plot. Okay, and that is for the box plot. And last but not least, let's do one for the scatter plot. We're not making these plots look extra nice or anything in this R Shiny. I'm just doing this for you all to get the basic gist on how to create these plots within R Shiny. So I'm going to teach you all a new function, or two functions, called if or else if. If you have computer science programming background, you already know of these things, but I'm going to overly simplify these functions so that I can just briefly show you how to make this plot work. So we're going to check if the input that we get from R Shiny, input $, okay, and we're looking for plot type. We're going to check if it's equal to bar P. Okay. We're going to make sure it's in quotes. Bar P, doesn't matter if it's single or double. we're going to create this bar plot. And so I'm going to highlight this and use the curly brackets. Okay. And that's what's going to do. It's going to create a bar plot if plot type is equal to bar plot. And then I'm going to use this new, and that kind of makes sense. If this is true, do this. Else, okay, else if, and I'm going to do a little copy and paste because of time, but else if input $ plot type, if it's box P, okay, I want this to occur. So I'm going to put this into curly braces as well. Okay, so all you got to do is highlight the line of code and then just press one side or the left side of the curly brace, and your whole code will be within the curly braces. And I have the scatter plot. I don't know why I said SC. Let's make this SP. Okay, SP. And I'm going to do another else if. I can just do that here. Or else if input $ plot type, if that's equal to SP, right? That's what I said earlier. SP, okay? I want this code to run. So I'm going to highlight this code and press the left curly bracket, okay? And that should run. So make sure that your bracket is on the same line as your else if, okay? And so that should run. Okay, this should run. So what's going to happen is that the user is going to have the option of a bar plot, box plot, or scatter plot. If it's a bar plot, input's going to be bar P. If it's a box plot, input plot type is going to be box P. And if it is a scatter plot, your plot type is going to be SP. Okay, and so whatever your plot type is, that's going to go into your input, and that input's going to determine what plot is going to be shown. Okay, and so this else if, or these if and else if functions, is just a statement to see if this is true, do this, or if this is true, do this, or if this is true, do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this. Let's make sure that it works. Okay, if I want a box plot, I got my box plot. If I want a bar plot, got my bar plot. Okay, if I want a scatter plot, I get my scatter plot. Okay, so it did what we wanted to do. So that's exciting. Again, if you like this video, go ahead and like this. Do a like on this video. And if you'd like to subscribe for more videos, please do so. Thank you.